Hey guys, it's me, and today I am finally filming that haul video that I talked about filming back in October. Maybe even sooner than that. We're finally doing it today. I know, it's a Christmas miracle. It's been a minute since you guys have seen my face. Now, I actually just did a check get ready with me in which I did this look and everything. I also have 4 things that I used in the making of this look now on my bed because I'm decluttering them. One of them is an empty. One of them is now an empty. The other 3 just, it's time for them to go. The reason why it's taken me so long to finally get around to doing this haul video is because I kept on changing how I wanted to do it. And so originally I was like, oh, this is gonna be things that I've accumulated over the months of September and October. And I was like, oh, we'll change it to be September and October and November because I started buying things during November and I was running behind on being able to film this video because I got sick last month. And so I was just like, oh, we'll just add November on there. And I bought a couple of things during Black Friday, so I was just like, okay, I'll just throw that in there. But then I started thinking to myself, I'm like, wait, I just ordered some things like recently and everything as well. So I'm like, oh, when would I be able to haul those things off in a video and everything? And it's just like, that's like something that I bought during a holiday sale. And I do sometimes, like in the past on my previous beauty, fashion, and lifestyle channel, I don't know if I did this on this channel. I don't believe I did because I was so broke last year. But I'll usually do like little bits of like shopping during like the holiday season and after the holidays and do like a haul video of things that I accumulated during that period of time, taking advantage of like sales and deals and things like that. And I was just like, oh, I could throw the things that I got from Black Friday into doing something like that since I'm already taking advantage of like other holiday deals and sales that are going on right now. So that's what we're doing. Hauling of things that I purchased from September into first half of November. And then we'll be doing a holiday haul sometime probably next month or maybe even in February. Hopefully next month. Because I really don't see myself doing any like post-holiday shopping this year because some big things are happening next month because we're going to be moving. So yeah, I talk a bit more about that in the chit chat get ready with me that I filmed, so hopefully that video will come up so you guys can get some like insight as to what's going on with that situation. So yeah, but anyways, today we are hauling off some stuff. As you guys saw from the thumbnail, I have quite a few things here today to haul off for you guys. So we got things from Ulta, Sephora, Sugar Pill, and I also nabbed a thing off of Mercari that we're also going to touch on in this as well. Originally, I was also going to include clothing in this haul, but I decided not to just simply because a lot of the things that I picked up I'm pretty sure are no longer available because I got them so long ago now at this point. And I got them through like means that I was just like Shein or TJ Maxx, places like that. So it's just like the items are still around. It's very unlikely. So I was just like, don't really want to haul them off if people can't potentially find them and everything because it's been so long since I got them now at this point. So I'm like, we ain't gonna worry about it. We're just gonna haul off the things that I have because I'm pretty sure everything that I have except for the item that I nabbed off on Mercari are still available. Let's go ahead and start with Ulta. So, as you guys can see, I got a big bag here. Oh, wow, whoa. I had just became the Teletubby baby. No, I did not purchase all these things all at once. No. These are things that I've accumulated and everything. I think I got all of these over the course of, I think, 3 different trips to Ulta. And all of these things I got on sale. Let's just touch on the one item that doesn't fit in with the category that is everything else in this bag, and that is going to be this guy right here. So this is from Real Techniques. This is the Real Clean. This is their cleansing balm, and as you guys can see, I have actually been using it a fair amount. I picked this up, I think it was last month. No, not last month. I picked this up in October and it went on sale for I think like maybe 12 bucks, I think, which is already not that expensive to begin with. I think it's maybe 16. And I needed a new cleansing balm and I've been curious about trying out like the skincare products that Real Techniques put out. And so I figured that, hey, I need a cleansing balm. Real Techniques has one and it's on sale. Let's give it a go. And I actually really do enjoy it. I find it to be similar to that of the Banana & Co. Clean It Zero Balms. I find it similar in consistency and texture to that guy, but it's a little bit thinner. The Clean It Zero is like somewhere in the middle, but leaning a little bit more firm a little bit. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. I've been really enjoying it. It breaks down the makeup really nicely, and I feel like it also hydrates the skin really well too. So I really like this. I like this. I use like a cleansing balm or maybe even a cleansing oil as part of like a double cleansing. I just find that it just brings down the makeup so much better than going in with just like a regular ass makeup remover. All right, so now let's move on into the things that are not skin that I got from Ulta, which is everything else. Everything else is hair color. We'll start out with this first thing here. This is from Good Die Young. This is the Rainbow Hair Coloring Kit. And this guy was originally marked at $40, but it was on the clearance section for $10. So I figured I would give this guy a go because I was wanting to do some little rainbow things for Pride here in Atlanta. Atlanta Pride was back in mid-October, and so I got this guy to potentially dig around and do some rainbow type stuff and everything, but also I'd always been curious about trying out Good Die Young because I've heard some mixed things about them, but I've always been curious about trying them out. And this is a little rainbow kit, so you get 6 different products in here, and I kept this together just for the sake of doing this whole video. It's been 2 months since I've used this shit, but I kept it all together for the sake of this video. But this is the inside contents of the box. So this white container here, this white box that's inside this big box here, is going to set off the white balance so much. But this is the lightener. So I've already used this. There's nothing in this box except for I think maybe like the remains of the product. Yeah, it's just like the trash and everything, because I kept it all together. But in here you got like a pair of gloves, the developer, and the powder bleach. I believe was everything that came in this little doodad right here. And I found that it lightened the hair really nicely. Oh, by the way, I dyed my armpit hair rainbow is what I did for Pride. So yeah, I got missed. Didn't necessarily go as planned and everything, and I'll talk a bit about that in just a bit. I found that the liner was like pretty nice actually for something that you got in a kit. Normally when it comes to the lightening kits and everything, like same thing goes for like Manic pack, and I've also heard similar things about the one from Arctic Fox and other brands too, is that sometimes they can be very hit or miss and whatnot. So it's just like they can sometimes be nice, but they can also just be like not the best thing. It's always going to be better to just get like your like lightener and developer separately and not do like a kit and everything. That's something that I've learned over the years. Back when I was lightening my hair myself, I no longer do it myself. Like if I'm gonna get some lightening done, I get it done professionally now at this point, because it's just safer for me to do it that way, because I damaged the shit out of my hair years ago and everything. Back in 2020, I had to go from having like chest length hair to having a massive chop, and the result of that massive chop was getting a buzz cut. So yeah, ever since then I would lighten my hair back when I had the buzz cut because I had no hair, and I would just buzz it off within about maybe like a month or two. Like if I'm gonna lighten my hair, it will probably just be like my side cuts, but even then I don't let my side cuts get that long anymore these days, unless I've just been very lazy, then they'll get a bit long. Like I'm gonna be trimming them next week just so I can have like a nice smooth look for Christmas. So wait, would it be next week? No, I'll do it on Christmas Eve. So we get about 2 weeks. About 2 weeks. Actually, not even about 2 weeks, actually. It's more like a week and a half now at this point. Almost closer to a week. Oh God, Christmas is almost here. It's almost here. We got 12 days. Oh boy. Okay, that's a lightener in the kit, and then you get 5 other hair colors. And so they all come like individually boxed, but they come in a tube. And each color is gonna have its own separate tube. and they're also marked on the bottom of the tube. So if you take them out of the boxes, you know which color it is that you are using. So you know if you're using like the red, the blue, pink, what have you. So the red is called Rock Lobster. And then the pink is called X-Girl. The blue is called Blue Ruin. The green is Cowabunga. And then the yellow is Glow On. When it came to this kit, I found like this was a pretty solid kit. It was nice and everything. Like the colors for the most part were actually pretty good quality. The only one that I had an issue with was the yellow. The yellow was just weird. The formula on the yellow is much different from the formula on the other colors. It was a lot more thick and kind of chunky, and I remember hearing about that. There's a chick that I watch on YouTube every now and again. Her channel name is aka Hazelin, I think is her channel name. Her name is Hazelin, but she did a video where she tried out this brand's colors, and yeah, even she said that the yellow was like chunky and just wasn't as smooth and hydrating as the other colors were. This one is also not marked on the cap there, which I find to be interesting. Let's see, in terms of like color payoff, the color that I found that worked the best, I think the colors that worked the best were the warm tones, honestly. So like the red and the pink. I feel like the yellow could have worked out okay, but because of it being such a light color and the formula is different from the other ones, the red and the pink, which I say red and pink, the red and the orange, because I made a custom color, those just bled into the yellow. The other pit was the purple, blue, green. And so you can custom make colors with this kit because you get like the red, the blue, and the yellow. So you get your primaries, and then you get like, yes, you could say 2 secondaries. Pink isn't really a secondary color, but green is. So you do get some options there to like alter and create and customize your own colors. I am gonna keep these guys and everything. I'll use them in the future for something. I was very close to like doing my beard rainbow for Pride, or maybe doing something with my beard for Pride, but I decided not to. I still think about putting color in my beard. I just don't know how I want to go about doing it. I'm almost tempted to do like maybe just like a section of it and everything, because my beard is the most full right here in my chin. So maybe just doing like a strip in my chin and just color that something. But I need to figure out what I'm going to do for my hair color, because I'm trying to get the green that's still in my hair to fade out. I thought that by using my purple conditioner that I have, it would like neutralize it a bit more, because it was a neon green. There's a lot of yellow pigments in neon green hair color. So I was just like, it doesn't really look green anymore. It kind of does look green still, but I was like, it still has a lot of yellow to it and everything, so maybe it would neutralize it. It didn't do anything. All it neutralized were like the ends where all the color faded out. So yeah, so that's what we got going on. Here we go. This is the green side. So yeah, I don't want to bleach my hair, but I might have to. So if I have enough money at the start of the year, then I'm gonna go see my hairstylist and see if she can like just take this green out, because I was hoping to be able to like put some fresh color in my hair for Christmas, but it's looking like that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna continue playing with these guys and everything. I don't have that much product left of either any of these colors at all, so probably just gonna do like little bits here and there with using them. If I do wind up using them, I'll probably just like do, like I said, do like the little strip in my beard and do something like that with them. Or who knows, I might do like little fun things with my side cuts and everything, because I'm thinking about just doing blonde for a little bit, maybe like a silver or a gray type of situation with my hair. But I've been really wanting to do gray hair recently. Now let's move on into all this Manic Panic hair color. So yeah, also got all this from the clearance section. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I already used up one of these tubes. I think I did. I can't remember if I did, or if this was the only tube of Mystic Heather that I had, and that I just had to use a fuck ton of it. This one I am just gonna throw out. I know I probably shouldn't. Well, does it still have some moisture to it? Oh, it still has some moisture to it. Okay, I'll keep it then. This is only going to be used for making toners, though. I will say that. This stuff, I had to use like, you see how much of this is left in here. Like, there's barely any left in here. Not even a full, like, split dye and everything. And I still ended up having to use so much of this because for whatever reason, this particular one, the formula is so dry. I don't know why. It's just a really dry formula on that one. So it's also way more cool tone than I was expecting it to be. I've always had heard Mystic Heather was a bit more, not necessarily warm, but it had a bit more of like a pink tone to it. This is very reminiscent to that of the amplified formula of Ultraviolet, but just a little bit more diluted. And so it's not as like dark. And it also has, I feel, a little bit more blue in it. These were originally $17.99, as you can see from the discount sticker on there. I don't know if you'll be able to read it or not because I can't really tell in the viewfinder, but it says that it got marked down to $8.99. That was incorrect. That was incorrect because when I went to go check out the 2 times that I made these purchases and everything, because I didn't buy all this hair color all at once, the 2 times that I popped in there buying Manic hair color, yeah, they were marked down to $4.50 when I got to the registers. So the first time that I popped in there and got this hair color and everything, I was thinking like, oh, it's $8.99. I'll just get a couple of tubes and be good to go. Saw that it was $4.50 and I was just like, there's no line. I looked at the girl ringing me out. I was just like, I'll be right back. And I grabbed a few more tubes. So yeah, so we got Mystic Heather here. I also have a tube of Purple Haze, which I don't think I've used the amplified formula for Purple Haze. I know I've used the original and I do like the color of the original. So I'm curious about what the amplified is gonna be like. Also picked up 2 tubes of the Silver Stiletto, which is basically their toner. I guess you could say it's gonna be in like their gray color and everything to get you like a silvery gray. I got 2 of those just simply because I know from my experience with using these types of colors in the past, they can be a little bit more on the thinner side, so you can sometimes go through them a lot. And then too, like I mentioned, I've been wanting to do like silvery hair lately, so it's just like, let's get like 2 tubes of it and everything, so just in case if I need a lot for my hair, because like I said, sometimes these kinds of colors can be a bit more on the thinner side, so you wind up having to use more product. Then I got a tube of Electric Banana. I'm almost tempted to use this color in my hair soon, but at the same time though, considering how stubborn this green has been recently, I'm kind of nervous to do that. I'm kind of nervous to do it. I'm not gonna lie. But I remember using Electric Banana years ago and it actually faded out rather quickly and easily. So I'm thinking that I should be okay to use it. And speaking of the green that's in my hair, that is amplified for Electric Lizard. I don't know why the tubes are completely different. I don't know. But it's still the same color, same formula. So yeah, I got 2 tubes of it though, because I really love Electric Lizard. And then I got 2 tubes. This is where the chaos energy kicked in for me. I got 2 tubes of Dark Star, which is their black. I have one of those chaotic thoughts in my brain to go back to having black hair. I know I'm not going to do it. I know I'm not going to do it. But I thought it would be fun to have these for like accents and everything, because I might want to try doing like the leopard print on my side cuts maybe sometime soon. I could do that. I could do maybe in like just like a little dip dye moment and everything, like maybe do like little pop it on the ends of my hair to do like black. It doesn't look like, looking at it in the tube, it honestly does not look like it's that dark of a black. Like it looks more so like a very dark gray is what it looks like to me than a black. Actually, I don't even think Dark Star is a black. I think it is a dark gray, because isn't it Manic's black called Raven? I could be wrong on that. That's everything that I picked up at Ulta. So now let's move on to Sephora. So again, I did not purchase all these things at the same time. Actually, in this bag that I have right here, I actually have a flyer in there about the VIP sale. So that just lets you know how long I've been holding on to this bag. But some of these things I picked up in store, some of these things I ordered online, and some of these things I did buy online, pick up store orders for, which is where these 2 little Way hair oils came from, which I should probably use these for little gifts because I know I'm not going to use these. First up, I have some body wash, which is just about to be empty. So this is from Rare Beauty. This is the Find Comfort Gentle Exfoliating Body Wash. And it's nice. It's nice. I needed a new body wash and I was curious about getting this. I got this after the sale on it ended though, so I was a bit annoyed by that. I feel like it cleans really nicely. It does have like just a little tiny bit of grit to it, so it does exfoliate with a little bit of like a grit. But I think it also might have some ingredients in it to help with exfoliating as well. And the scent on it is very light. It's not too loud of a scent at all, so it's not going to be something that'll linger on you, or at least I don't notice it lingering on me. It's nice. Am I going to repurchase it? I don't think so. I don't think that I will. I still want to try out other like body washes and everything, especially ones that are more so for like exfoliation, because I've been noticing like ones that have like those exfoliating ingredients in them have been really helping to keep the eczema that breaks out on my chest at bay, because I haven't had it pop up in months since I had a body wash that had some like exfoliating ingredients in it that I got gratis a few months back, and then continuing on with using this one here. I just feel as if like I haven't had this guy for that long and I'm almost done with it. That's the only thing that I really have against it. So that's why I'm like, I don't think I'm going to repurchase it, because I feel as if I do, I'm gonna keep repurchasing it over and over and over again. So the little mini pack of the Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Ultra Gentle Daily Peel. So these guys, I'm not the biggest fan of the packaging on this because it is not eco-friendly, but in here you get 2 peels and everything on each sheet. I think this is a 5-pack here. So you have your number 1 and then you have your number 2. So you get 2 little pads. You start out with the number 1, massage it over the face, let it sit for about 2 minutes, then go in with number 2, massage that over the face, and then you're good to go. Like once the peels are dry, that's how you know that you're good to move on to like waiting for the next step. I like using these as a like a quick skincare thing. Like if I need to be out the door rather quickly, I don't have enough time to like cleanse and use the serum and everything, and just need to move quickly and everything, this is something that I do and everything, because it's just like the pad, the number 1 will like get any like dirt and impurities off the skin while also getting some exfoliation going on, and then the 2 is gonna like help out with putting in like a serum into the skin, and so then you just go in with your moisturizer, eye cream, and you're good to go. So that's what I like to use these for, because I got this a few months ago and I still have 3 pads in here, I think. Do you like these? They are expensive. This little pack here is $20. But like I said, because of how I use it, I can make it work for me. And I actually got some of these from a vendor and everything before, and because I mentioned that I had eczema prone skin, and he was just like, I've heard people with eczema prone skin rave about these and everything, so give these a go and everything, because normally he would give out like either like the normal ones or the extra strength ones. I've tried the extra strength ones because I got those in gratis not too long ago. They were a bit strong for me. My skin is very sensitive because of how like dry my skin is, because of the fact that I have eczema prone skin. So when it comes to like strong actives, I have to be very careful with them. And so for me, I could just tell like after the fact that my skin just felt a little tight, and so I was just like, it's not gonna be for me. So whereas these ones I do really enjoy. I really do enjoy these gentle ones. A little travel of the Daily Microfoliant from Dermalogica. I love this stuff. I have gone through many of these in like the travels and the full sizes. I love the Microfoliant and the Milk Foliant. They are just wonderful, lovely products. Love them a lot. I've gone through so many of them over the years, and just I can't get enough of them. This guy I actually got to keep in my travel bag. I really enjoyed this cleanser. I can't remember how I got it the first time. I want to say it was in gratis, and so I went ahead and repurchased it in a little travel. This is the Pure Skin Face Cleanser from First Aid Beauty. Love this cleanser. It just does a really good job at cleansing the skin without it being too harsh. And I got the travel size to keep in my overnight bag for whenever I travel away and everything, because sometimes the cleansers, like my full size ones, they are just not the most travel friendly and everything, because I mean, I've never flown before. That's why I'm saying, like, this is fine for me to travel with and everything. It's a 2 ounce, so you're like borderline on the verge of not being able to travel with anything else with this one. But I do really like this cleanser though. I do like it a lot. It's really nice. Gets you a nice little lather, cleanses the skin very well. It's very good for dry skin. Love it. Last thing that I have from Sephora is this guy right here. I've used this on my channel a few times since I've gotten it. This is from One Size. This is the Made for Shade Bronze and Sculpt Trio in Fair. And I really like this. I'm not wearing it today because, like, with how soft the eye makeup turned out to be, I was just like, let me not put bronzer on. Let me just keep it like really soft, a bit monochromatic and everything. So I don't have any bronzer on today, but I've used this a lot. I really enjoy it. I can actually use all 3 shades. What I'll do sometimes is that I'll use this top shade on its own, or I'll go in and mix these 2 shades together because this one's a bit more cool toned. So mixing it in with this one here just kind of balances out a little bit, and I just really like it. And what I was nervous about this is that the blushes are so pigmented. But these guys are more buildable. They're not that pigmented. Like, they're more like, not like sheer and everything, but they're buildable. I got this when it went on sale, I think back in September and everything, because there was like a sale going on at Sephora. I wound up getting quite a few things and returned most of them. I think this was the only thing that I ended up keeping from that little spree that I had with buying things in the clearance section. I was going to try and exchange something out, but they didn't have the other color in stock, and that particular color I think didn't come back in stock until very recently. We're gonna save the item that I got from Mercari for last because I have more things from Sugar Pill than I do from Mercari. So we'll start out with those things first. So I placed 2 separate orders on Sugar Pill. So they had, I believe they had a sale going on when I got these 2 liquid lips. It was either a sale or they just got restocked, and I wanted to go on and snatch them while they were in stock. But they are 2 liquid lipsticks that I just love from the brand, and I've been wanting to have re-ups on these. So we have Zero, which is their black, and then we have Anti-Socialite, which is like an oxblood kind of color, like that very like deep reddish brown, like brownie red kind of color. I love these so much. Like, I've talked about this many times before. The Sugar Pill liquid lip formula is my favorite liquid lip formula when it comes to like liquid to matte lipsticks. It's just so comfortable, and they're also creamsicle scented, which is just absolutely lovely. It's just wonderful, and I love these so much. I've had so many other liquid lipsticks over the years, and I was so sad when I had to throw these out last year. I haven't worn them since getting them, but I'm so happy to have them back in my life. Final thing that I got from Sugar Pill is actually a little collection, and I do want to get the rest of this collection because the rest of this collection is still available on the site. I'll probably get that with like holiday gift money maybe, or if I had just a little bit of play money and everything at the end of the year, I might get it then. But I got the Oh Honey 2 collection from Sugar Pill and Trixie Mattel, at least the palette collection. So with this you get the palette and a gloss. So I held on to the box because the box packaging is just so cute. It is so cute. I am going to throw it away after this video. I just wanted to hold on to it for this and everything. I do kind of want to hold on to the box because, again, it's pretty, it's cute, but the packaging on this mirrors the packaging on the palette, so I don't really need to keep the box. Here's the palette packaging. Like I mentioned, I'll open this up in just a moment because you get the palette, but you also get one of the glosses. Now, the other part of the collection is a lip duo, so you get a liquid lipstick and a lip gloss, and I do want to get those because this gloss is just so pretty. I found this gloss to be so much prettier than I expected. Like, I originally just got this because like this went on sale and everything, and which it still is on sale, I believe, but it went on an even bigger sale. And so I went ahead and snatched it up when that happened. And I just wanted the palette. I didn't really think I would care for the gloss, but this gloss is so pretty. Like, it has a gold base, but it has like a pink shift. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it on camera that much. It has like a gold base with a pink shift on it. It's so pretty. It's so pretty and just so wearable. This is the inside of the palette. Oop. It's just a little 6-pan palette with a big ass blush, as you guys can see. This is the same layout that they did with the original Oh Honey collection, which I missed out on, and I do not think anybody is selling it anywhere online. Which, if they are, it's just for collector's items and not for use, because I'm pretty sure that shit is well expired, because I think that collection came out in like 2017. This one came out I think last year, and I'm trying not to set off my white exposure. My white exposure, my white balance. Oh, you can see all the shit on my table there. Okay, so let me just do, oh, here we go. Point it this way. Oh no, it's messy over there too. Oh, here we go. That works. That works better. Okay, so it's a very like vampy, dark kind of color story, and this blush is also really pretty. I really like the palette. I need to play with it again. The first time and only time that I played with this palette, I created a look and it did not go as planned at all. Still turned out nicely. It just did not go to plan at all. So I want to play with it again, obviously, and see how things go. This is something that I feel is going to be more so a collector's item for me. But still very happy to have this, because I do really like Sugar Pill. I love them a lot. I have such an amazing soft spot for the brand, and then I also really do enjoy Trixie. The final item that I have here in the haul video today is the item that I got from Mercari, and if you watch my makeup collection clutter video, you also saw this guy. It is the Sugar and Grunge palette from Blend Bunny Cosmetics. I've now been able to play with this palette twice now. Twice? Yes, twice. And I really like this palette. This palette has been discontinued. They got into some like legal issues because some random brand tried to trademark Grunge and everything, and then started going after them and sent them like a cease and desist. It was messy. It was weird. Nobody understands it and everything. I was very annoyed about it, because when it comes to Blend Bunny, this was the palette that I really wanted to try from the brand, and when they got hit with that, they're like, okay, we're discontinuing the palette. Once it's sold out, and we're also going to put it on sale. And it sold out by the time I had to play money to get it, because I was just like, I think when it went on sale, I had just paid some bills. I was like, okay, when my next paycheck comes in, I'll get it. Next paycheck comes in, it's gone. But somebody was selling it brand new on Mercari, and I went ahead and snatched it up. And this is what it looks like on the inside. It's just so pretty. Like, Sugar and Grunge is like the perfect name for it, because you get some like pastel shades, some brighter colors, but you also get some really grungy tones. Like, it's like a bit murky. I love the undertones in this. Like, I remember Anil Kanikvis talked about it, how she really likes how with Blend Bunny, how they choose the undertones for a lot of the shadows, because they're just so different. Like, I did a look, the first look that I did, I used the reds and the purples, and then I did a look for work where I used the browns, this red, and then the grungy shade here, and it just turned out so cool. It turned out to be such a cool fucking look. And like, it was just, I was really into it. Like, I'm definitely gonna keep playing with this palette more. The only robe that I'm not really sure if I'm ever gonna really play with is gonna be this gray robe right here, but this green row, I'm really curious about trying out, especially like this middle green shade here, 1995. Hey, that's the year I was born. Really want to play with that color, and yeah, just a really interesting palette and color story, and just really into it. Like I said, Sugar and Grunge really suits the name for this palette, and also I really like the packaging on this too. I love peonies, and so I really like the packaging on this. And that is the end of this haul video and for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of stuff to haul off, yet I got through it pretty quickly and everything. I've only been recording but for just under 45 minutes. So I think I did pretty good. I did pretty good. And the fact that I got all of this stuff over the course of, like I said, about 2.5 months, and majority of this stuff I got on sale on some sort of clearance and everything, like, it's great. It's great. Like, I'm very much have become like a triple B. A bargain bin bitch. I hope you guys like seeing haul videos, because there's probably going to be another one coming out in a few months. So, and by a few months, I mean like probably next month. And until I see you guys in my next video, whenever that may be. Goodbye.